Hi, third grade. Welcome to your weekly instructional lesson. This week you'll see it's a little different. There's no actual lesson plan that you saw last week, but this is just some reminders of the things that you should be doing. So let's take a look. All right, so this is usually what it looks like, but so in here I've added some pictures that I want you to look at and follow when you get into your summit, because this is where you should be adding your goals. So when I go in and check on you, you should have a goal, okay? So if these are your classes over here, there should be a goal for them. And this is how you'll do it. So you'll go into your year, pick your class, and then this is last week, but you'll see this week starting with October 7th here, okay? And if you would click right into here, it will say add goal. And then afterwards, your goals will be here, okay? So here, there are no goals set. So your goal for the week must be added to your calendar for this week by tomorrow at noon. You may add a daily goal, or you are required to add a weekly goal. And then this is just a reminder to get into your weekly instructional lesson. So this was last week's, and it is important that you complete the activities on there. So some students are completing it right on there and submitting it for request. You must submit for request feedback, or I will not know that you've completed it. So that's important. So this is just explaining that you'll watch it every Monday, and this week is different. Okay, so you're completing your goal this week. But in following weeks, just like last week, you'll do explain, elaborate, and express. And then you should send a request for feedback. This should be done by Wednesday of each week. So this is an example of one of my students who completed it right on the lesson plan. So this is my lesson plan, this whole thing. This is the engage. So she put her answer in bold. Okay, she did these. Explain, she answered in bold. She completed the quiz and she told me her grade. Over here, here's her Google Doc link. And she even highlighted, she was done, she was done, she was done, all of these things. She highlighted that she attempted and understood the lesson, and she put bold here so that I knew. So that's a really good way to complete your 6E lesson. And then you would send a request for feedback. All right, here's another thing that you guys should be working on. So you should be doing your goals, your weekly instructional lesson, and your power focus areas. So these are important because this is part of your grade, not just these checkpoints. So you should be going into the power focus areas. They're in the second row. And you should be taking the diagnostic test. You can take that right on your own. If you get the correct grade, then you're good to go. If you don't, and these objectives turn red, then you're going to need to go in and study these objectives. So you'll click into objective 1. You will come down here. These are different things that you can study, different resources. When it clicks blue, there's a blue check mark. That means I know that you have studied that. So that when you request a diagnostic test or a content assessment, I will know. Okay, so here's the diagnostic. Hopefully this turns green. Then these will all be green. and then you'll click the diagnostic test. So those are some things that you should be working on for this week and remembering to do those every week. Thank you.